after all this work that you've put in, after all these refunds, you may not even be making money.
Okay.
That's when we had enough properties, managed some of our own, and then few for the clients already. When I realized that I needed systems and infrastructure to even continue growing at all, I wouldn't be able to grow at all. With realizing that not more properties is not always more important than actually, I would say, better properties.
That's well said.
That's what I realized. Just buying a lot of cheap properties where you can maybe barely break even or have a little bit of cash flow, and be worried about that rent being paid every month, because in bad properties you're gonna have I don't want to say poorer tenants, but that really is what it is, that they pay less, but for them it's a lot. And it's just, it's hardworking people still, but it's hard for them to function from month to month, so that you don't know if that rent's going to be paid every month. After all this work that you've put in, after all these refunds, you may not even be making money. Quality, it really is. You can have one very well producing property as opposed to somebody else's too, and still make more money.
Make more money, have less hassle, have less risk. Like you can buy at a low tier or resort, and it's going to be cheap. Or you can buy at a higher tier with a higher HOA that's got a good brand. It's actually there's going to be less risk if you purchase in a higher tier or resort than if you purchased in a lower tier. Well, technically, because you're buying in the low end of the market, number one, you have all of the guest issues and operational issues that additionally, those properties don't appreciate very well. A cheap property might appreciate in 10 years, $50,000. As where a 3-bedroom or 4-bedroom will appreciate $300,000 or more. So you're not going to really make any great money on the investment if you buy it in the small end of the business. You just don't have as much margin in appreciation, and you have more hassle with guests and more risk and more loss on the low end than you do on the high end.